2 is called the profit plan. And the first module in level 2 profit plan is 2.1, and that is 4 mindset secrets of the profit plan. Okay, so in my opinion, profit plan may well be the most valuable thing inside of this whole program. I think it is just incredibly, incredibly important, this content that you're going to absorb here in level 2. So get really, really, really excited, because I'm so excited to share with you. So at the beginning of the profit plan section, I want to share with you 4 mindset secrets surrounding the profit plan. And those 4 mindset secrets are: you're not above the market demands mindset, look in the mirror, I have the answer, action leads to clarity, and the 4th one is 5% love to sell. Okay, so just like an overview of the profit plan, we're going to do some major research of the marketplace, other influencers, their core offers, and then discover how to create your own offer. But before I do that, I want to just address kind of these 4 mindsets for the profit plan. Okay, and I believe, like, right here within the profit plan, this is your path to your $1 million offer. You know, like, my coach spent, you know, she hired a very, very, very expensive coach. She's part of a very expensive mastermind group. Like, think of this as $100,000 value worth of advice that you're getting right here in level 2 for profit plan. Okay, so the first mindset within profit plan is that you're not above the market's demands. Okay, so the biggest shift that you might have to make here in this level is that while you have your own desires, you have your own strengths and giftings, and we discovered that back in level 1 with your strong roles test. You've recognized who you are, you've identified who you are, what you're called to be. You have some, you know, you've done the clarity matrix, so you have some ideas of what you think you want to do for a business. Your next move is now going to be to shift your eyes off of yourself and focus on the marketplace. Okay, so you want to now identify where your desires meet the demands of the marketplace. And why do you want to look at the marketplace? It's because the marketplace holds all the dollars for all the sales that you're going to make in your lifetime. Like, those dollars are not in your house, they're in your customer's house. And you have to get inside the minds of your customers, which people call the marketplace. So this is where I have observed other students being coached, where they hear this information, but still in their mind, they think that they know better. They think, no, like, my idea is so original. I am such a creative snowflake, you know, that what I have to offer, no one's ever seen it before, but people are definitely gonna want it. And you know, what I'm not saying is that, I'm not saying that you're not called to make something creative, unique, that the world has never seen before. I believe that is quite probably true, and the world is waiting for it. What I am saying is that you want to exercise wisdom in what you take to the marketplace first, and to make sure that you're going to be profitable from the very get-go. You know, there are so many people in the marketplace handing over their credit card, buying stuff from so many people, and I want to position you as your coach to be in the position to be receiving those credit cards. You know, like, when people get there for their next paycheck, you're the first person that they're going to buy your thing, right? Okay, and so in order to do that, you really have to understand what the marketplace is wanting. And sometimes that might mean that you have to shift the order of like products or services that you take out to the marketplace. Okay, so the first mindset is, I am not above the marketplace. And later in level 2, I'm gonna show you how to research what the marketplace wants. But you just have to have that mindset that I'm sorry, you're not a creative snowflake. You're not above, like, doing this market research and finding out what the market is currently paying for. The next thing is, look in the mirror, I have the answer mindset. This is actually what we were talking about a little bit earlier. And what I mean by that is, so often, I know I struggle with this, we think that somebody else is more qualified than we are, and we believe in the potential of someone else so much more quickly, and more often than we'll believe in our own potential. So what we need to look in the mirror, so often we look in the mirror and we disqualify ourselves from being the answer. But the answer is within ourselves. Like the person who has the master class, the course, the business program, the coaching, we go look at someone else and we go, oh, it's so easy. Look at these influencers, like they're the experts. But what I want you to shift in this mindset is look in the mirror and say, I have the answer. You're going to start looking in the mirror and saying, no, look in the mirror. I have the answer. I want you to say, if you struggle with that right now, thinking like you have the answers inside of you that people need, that's okay. I understand. But, I just want you to borrow my belief in each of you, because, I like pre-screen who comes into our program. So I have 110% firm belief that each one of you on this call can make 6 figures, maybe even 7 in this upcoming calendar year. Like that's totally doable within the profit plan. But you are going to have to come to that mindset that look in the mirror, I have the answer. Like what the world needs, you do have it. So you have to come to that mindset. Okay. So, and if you don't have that faith, that level of belief in yourself, that's okay. That's what I'm here for. Just lean on my faith until you can fully get there. Okay. So the third mindset is action leads to clarity. So I want to just encourage you. I mean, we talk about this a lot, but to like take action. There's a story in the Bible where at one point God says to this man, Gideon, he says, go there in the strength that you have. And like, we all have strength already within us. So just go in the strength that you have, even if you don't 100% know where you're going. Like, do you know that I think it's something like 90% of the time a rocket ship is off course, but it still reaches its destination? 90% of the time it is off course, and then it's just constantly course correcting, but it still reaches its destination. So I want you to know that I have taken lots of action, even though my end goal has been very, very foggy, or I'm not really entirely sure where I'm going, especially in this part of the program. I just start taking action. I just start doing what my coach has told me to do. And clarity comes from action. And there is no way that you cannot make money if you take action on the steps that we're encouraging you to do. So if you don't know what your end goal is, or you're not 100% confident about like what your end business idea is, I just want to say clarity is going to come from you taking action. Don't overthink it. Just take action and keep moving forward. Okay. You just keep doing it now. Okay. And then the fourth mindset is the 5% love to sell mindset. All right. So like I said earlier, if you follow these steps in the profit plan, the research and core offer creation, there is no way that you can't win. Why? The reason is that only 5% of the public enjoys selling. So what does that leave the rest of the 95% of the public to do? It's to buy. And I teach people how I've done lots of different types of sales. I teach people like 100% simplified, easy way to sell. Maybe like the thought of selling makes you super uncomfortable, and hopefully in our 12 weeks I'll have time to teach you how to simplify the process of selling. But let me tell you, like what we're doing here in the profit plan, we're creating something that is going to sell and is going to be easy to sell. And only 5% of the public likes to sell. So if you can get good at doing that, guess what? The rest of your life, 95% of the public is going to be buying from you. So you just want to start having a mindset. I love to sell. I'm in the 5% that loves to sell. Okay. So those are the 4 mindset secrets to support the profit plan. The first is you're not above the market demands mindset. Look in the mirror. I have the answer. Action leads to clarity, and 5% love to sell.